Hey everyone, FFJmon here, and welcome back to the channel. I'm really excited for today's video. I'm going to show you guys the newest Pokemon TCG set. It came out in English recently. I know it's been out in Japanese for a little bit now, but I'm excited to show you guys Pokemon Black Bolt and White Flare. So I got the poster collection of Black Bolt and White Flare. So it has 2 booster packs of Black Bolt, 2 of White Flare, has the 3 promo cards of Tepig, Oshawott, and Snivy, as well as a cool Reshiram and Zekrom poster. It's weird because I feel like this is kind of an old topic, just because even though the sets just come out last week, we're already kind of talking about the next set, which is Mega Evolution, and yeah, I feel like the hype for Black Bolt and White Flare isn't as high as I guess it was in prior weeks, just because yeah, I feel like all the streamers have kind of talked about it already, have already ripped a bunch of packs, and are kind of moving on to the next thing, whether it be the simplified Chinese set 3 or Mega Evolution, or talking about the Sword and Shield sets that are going crazy, or the old Scarlet and Violet sets that are going up in price. But I'm excited. Yeah, I was just kind of the normal consumer waiting for it to come out on release, and then I ordered it online through Pokene.com. I like Brian. I don't know him personally, but I just like listening to his YouTube channel, and yeah, I'm not sponsored by him in any way, but I trusted him as a seller, and he had the poster collection up on his website, and thought I'd go ahead and grab it. So, and it came with this cool QR code, I think, for his website as well as for his store, or sorry, his website as well as his YouTube channel. So scan it if you want to see that. But yeah, I'm not a sponsor of his in any way. He doesn't know me, but yeah, I just thought I'd give him a shout out, because I appreciate him being able to, I guess, provide this product, and obviously I paid for it online. So yeah, and as you guys know, I obviously need each of these packs for my booster pack collection. So out of the 4 booster packs, I'm going to open 2 of them, one for Black Bolt, one for White Flare, and then I'll keep the other 2 for my collection. Yeah, I'm just trying to collect one of each booster pack, and I'm not trying to really go crazy and open a ton of packs like what you guys see on other YouTube channels. Kind of a more humble, I guess, not humble, but I'm not a crazy YouTuber that just opens hundreds and hundreds of packs. I kind of just buy what I can afford and enjoy what I have, and I'm not cutting down people that open up a ton of packs. I mean, I wish I could open up more packs if I could, or kind of had the time or budget to do so, but you just kind of enjoy what you can do and what fun you can have out of it, and yeah, we'll kind of just see where it goes. So I'm excited, even though I'm opening up 2 booster packs. It's still really exciting. I hope I hope we get some cool cards, and even if we don't get any of the big pulls or the illustration rares, I'll still be excited to get whatever I get out of these. So yeah, look forward to doing that with you guys, as well as showing you. I'll try to see if I can find a good set list to show you all the cards you can get out of this set. I mean, there's just so many illustration rares, and yeah, I'm really excited to show you guys what is in this poster. So hope you guys enjoy the video. Please like the video and subscribe. And without further ado, let's get started. Alright, it's a little big for the frame here, but yeah, I thought I'd show you guys the poster collection. And yeah, I guess before we get into that, I kind of wanted to show you my background here. So I kind of decided to change it up a little bit and added some of my plushes here that I've had over the years that I wanted to have as part of the video, and kind of maybe in future videos have it as my background. So just to kind of go through the lineup here, we have Swampert, which I ordered online through the Pokemon Center website, and he's my favorite starter, so of course gotta have Swampert in there. I've had him for a couple years. Deoxys, my favorite legendary / mythical Pokemon. It's like the sitting plushie one, just in his normal form, very cool. I crocheted both of these Pokeballs. This was my first attempt, and although I think it's a good job, I think the button in the, or like the button, yeah, of the ball was a little big, and I didn't really, the felt that I used here for the black accents I think could have been done a little better. But then this was my second attempt, which I think is a lot better, and is actually the logo for the channel, so this one turned out a lot better. And then have this Arceus, which I actually got for pre-ordering Pokemon Legends Arceus. So it was a cool Arceus kind of sitting plush that came with the Switch game, as well as this Turtwig, which I got randomly. I think you could randomly get one of the Sinnoh starters if you pre-ordered Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. So I did that for Shining Pearl and got Turtwig, which is also like a keychain on the back there. And then Detective Pikachu, you can see his hat, and I got him I think at Target, and just kind of saw him and thought he was really cool and decided to get a Detective Pikachu plush. So that's the lineup in the background. That will be overseeing the affairs going on here with opening up Black Bolt and White Flare. So let's bring that back up front and center. So here we go. It's a big box, but let me open it and we can get into the packs. Yeah, and just to give you guys a little history about so obviously this whole set is about Generation 5, which is black and white. And I think I've told you guys this before, but I don't remember if I've talked about it in previous videos. But basically, on my Pokemon journey, I basically took a hiatus from Pokemon after Generation 4, because I feel like that was kind of the time in my life when I was getting a little bit older and kind of thought I was too cool for Pokemon and was kind of aging out of it. So after Gen 4, I kind of dropped off from Pokemon, but then I kind of picked it back up again once Gen 6 came along with X and Y, and getting a 2DS and being able to play the game and stuff like that. So I kind of skipped Black and White playing it. I didn't really play through Black and White until much later in life when I bought a used version of the game and was playing it. So I guess I don't have as much nostalgia for Black and White as I do for all the other generations, just because Black and White was kind of the era that I kind of skipped, and I think other people could probably attest to that as well. But I do like a lot of the Pokemon. I like how experimental it was. The game's really cool. I've never played Black 2, White 2, but I played White and really enjoyed it. I know the story and everything, but I would definitely want to play through White in either Black 2 or White 2 a little bit, just to kind of get more familiar with it. But I do like the Pokemon. I like how they, introduced all new Pokemon for this generation. And yeah, I just think there's some cool legendaries, cool Pokemon. I like how it was kind of more adult and kind of, it was more gritty than some of the other Pokemon games. And also the fact that it took place in the United States, or was kind of inspired by it, I thought was pretty cool as well. So here we go. We have the products from the poster collection, and as we can see here, this poster is huge. Holy cow. I'm not going to open it right now, but man, that is a big poster. Like, look at this thing. This is just like a quadrant of it, and there's Zekroms' head. Wow. I can show you guys kind of through here what the poster would look like. So it essentially looked like this, which is really cool. So it came with a poster, 4 packs, and the 3 promo cards, which I'm excited about. So here we go. Got the 3 promo cards, got the 4 packs. So let's open this up and take a look-see here. Alright. Put that off to the side. Let's start with the promo cards. Wow. Alright, that's nice. some sleeves here. Kind of got all my equipment ready already. So we got the Voltex Exact Fit sleeves. Let's get 3 of those. So we have Tepig, Oshawott, and Snivy. I like the Gen 5 starters. They're definitely, I think, not the strongest trio. Here's the code card for anyone interested. I don't think they're the, design-wise, I don't think they're the coolest trio, but I do like them. I think Oshawott is definitely my favorite line, like the Samurott, Oshawott, Duat line. So it's definitely my favorite. These promos are in good condition. So that one's looking good. There's Oshawott with the cool texture, or I guess not texture, but lines there in hollow pattern. Really like that. So that's really cool. So we'll sleeve that guy up here. Yeah, it's a cool promo card for sure. Nice. Set that off to the side. Alright, next we got, I think Tepig's at the center. The Fire Pig. Well, let's do this one next actually. Snivy. Very cool. Same thing. Same kind of textures and borders and stuff like that. Very cool. Yeah, a lot to like about Gen 5. And I feel like Pokemon could probably get away with what they did, because I feel like if they did what they're doing now for Black Bolt and White Flare, I feel like if they did that for like 151, or sorry, for like Gen 1 or like Gen 3, or like basically any of the older gens, like Gen 1 through 4, if they would have done it where like every single Pokemon got an illustration rare, that would have been just like insane. There's Tepig. So I feel like Gen 5, like obviously it's crazy what they've done and like it's really popular, but also since Gen 5 I feel like isn't as popular as a lot of other gens, I feel like it kind of makes sense, because I feel like they're trying to boost that generation and kind of give it more prestige. But and I feel like obviously it's still crazy, but I feel like it would have been even crazier if, you know, they would have done a different generation. And I feel like Gen 5 kind of tempered the crowd with everything going on, just because it's like Gen 5 Pokemon, which aren't as popular. So that makes sense. And at least it kind of didn't go insanely crazy. Alright, so here we go. We have the 4 booster packs. We have Black Bolt and White Flare. I am very excited to show you guys these packs and open up 2 of them today here on the channel. Now the question is, which 2 am I going to keep and which 2 am I going to open? So let's look here. I'm just gonna, it's probably hard for you guys on camera to kind of take it in and see which one I'm gonna keep, but I'm kind of just looking at condition, kind of maybe just getting a feel for it. Ooh, that one has some marks on it, whereas this one doesn't. I think I'm gonna open this White Flare, and this one I'm gonna save. They feel heavier than normal, huh? And then same thing here. Looks like Black Bolt has some streaks on the front of that one. Same with the back there a little bit. I think I'm gonna open this one and keep that one. Alright, so I think I got it. Black Bolt and White Flare. Let's see. White Flare. Explore a region of harmony and truth. Reunite with the Pokemon of Unova. Rise to the top. Evolve Tepig and Oshawott to Emboar and Samurott. Discover the undeniable power of truth, including Reshiram and Keldeo. Whereas Black Bolt is explore a region of harmony and ideals. Rise to the top as a trainer in a land of unity and legends. Evolve Snivy all the way to Superior. Discover the inspiring power of ideals with the region's legendary mythical Pokemon such as Zekrom and Meloletta. Huh. Alright guys. Black Bolt, White Flare. I think we should open White Flare first. Let's give it a go. We're cracking it open. It's 2025. 1995 to 2025. Let's open it up. Probably the only time I'm ever going to open White Flare. Right here. Regardless, we're going to have fun. We're going to see what pack we're going to get. I'm excited. Alright, we have Pansear. We have Shelmet. We have Frillish. Duat. Heatmore. Sigilyph. Stunfisk. Saucebuck Reverse. Boldor Reverse. Buffalant EX. Alright, that's kind of cool. And a Dark Energy. And a code card. Alright, could have been better, but yeah, that was cool. Alright guys, that was White Flare. Now let's do Black Bolt. Let's get after it. Black Bolt. I feel like the packs are a little loose. Like, I don't know. Like it's not as tight around the cards as it could be. Ooh, I like that Larvesta. That's cool. We have Larvesta. We have Sandile. We have Elgem. We have Minchino. Fennel. Crustle. Bisharp. Servine. Panpour. Volcarona. Hollow. Nice. Hey, into an energy hollow. Hey, look at that. Pretty cool. And the code card. Huh. You guys get the other one too. Other code card. Nice. Alright, well. Unfortunately, we did not get an illustration rare. That's totally fine. And you know what? You know what that means? That might just... Oh! That might just mean that the 2 packs I ended up saving for my booster pack collection, who knows, maybe they have the illustration rares. That would be interesting. So as you guys know, I'm going to sleeve up the hollows and the reverses, because yeah, I like, since I don't really open a ton of packs, I like to sleeve the nice cards. And I know, like, value wise it's not worth much, but you know, if it has a hollow pattern or if it has a reverse pattern, I think it's worth sleeving, in my opinion. And wow, I like that Volcarona art. Like, that is nice. That is really nice. Nice. Look at that. That's cool. Huh. So that's going. Panpour. And I have two binders actually. Or sorry. Yeah, I guess they're a binder. One is for kind of all the reverses, and another one is for like the hollows and the illustration rares. That's kind of how I divide up my cards. But yeah, there's crazy stuff going on in the hobby. A lot of craziness, a lot of chatter on the internet about various things. But, you know, I think in my opinion, I think the best thing to do is to just find a niche of something you enjoy doing within the hobby. Like, let's say you're into Pokemon cards. I'd say just, like, find something you're interested in the hobby and, you know, just try to work toward it. For me, it's collecting, you know, a booster pack from each English set. One booster pack. I know some people, you know, collect all 4 pack arts from each set, because like each set has 4 different booster pack arts for English, and I know a lot of people, you know, collect that. You know, people collect booster boxes, people, you know, collect singles and get specific cards, or they try to do master sets, or whatever you do. And it's cool because, you know, whether you're an investor trying to make money or whether you're just trying to enjoy the hobby, I think you just find something you enjoy doing and just do it, you know what I mean? And, you know, depending on how much things cost or kind of what the market's in, you may have to adapt to, like, how you're doing things. Because I know for me, like, yeah, some of those older Pokemon sets are going to be pretty hard to find. And even if they're not hard to find, they're going to be pretty expensive. So, you know, it's going to take a while. It's probably going to take a lot of saving up money and stuff. And, you know, I'm not in a place to really spend a ton of money. But, you know, I'll try to, you know, collect the new packs as they come out. And, you know, try to work my way on some of the older ones. But you kind of just got to go with what you're comfortable with and what you can afford. And, yeah, hopefully you're able to open up a few packs and kind of see what you get, and maybe even play it. I enjoy playing the TCG. Hopefully I can play a little bit of it at some point. But yeah, you just kind of find a niche of what you like to do with the hobby, and yeah, just enjoy it as best you can. But yeah, I appreciate you guys joining me on the channel here, opening up these cards. Hope you guys liked seeing what was going on, and yeah, leave a comment on if you like the background and kind of the new camera angle. I was just kind of trying it out for this video, and let me know if you like it, or if you're gonna tell me, hey, FFJmon, that camera angle sucks, you should change it next time. Let me know. I am open to suggestions. So we got the 3 promo cards. We got a Buffalon EX, we have a Volcarona Holo, we have a Grass Energy Holo, and then we had a Sawsbuck Reverse, Boldore Reverse, Servine Reverse, and a Panpour Reverse, with no Pokeballs, Master Balls, illustration rares, or special illustration rares, or full arts, or any of that. Which is fine, you know, we got what we got, and you know what that means? They're probably in one of these, which I'm not going to open, because I'm going to save that for the booster pack collection. So as you guys know, I like to put them in these bags with the Card Saver 1 and store them away with all the other booster packs I have. Yeah, and at some point, keep your eyes out for the channel, because I think I'm going to do a video kind of ranking how I like ranking the different sets in English for kind of each of the different generations. So I'll probably do one of all the Scarlet and Violet sets now that Black Bolt and White Flare is the last one. I was going to do kind of a tier list of, you know, what my favorite sets were, what my least favorite sets are. And, you know, I think mainly it's just going to be based off of what cards you can get out of there, and just kind of in general the aesthetic of the booster packs, and kind of just what the theme of the set is, and that's kind of how I'm going to rank it. So I'm excited to do that, as well as do it for some of the other generations as well. Like I'll do it for probably Sword and Shield and Sun and Moon as well, because I have all the booster packs for that. And then maybe as I work my way down and finish collecting, you know, each different generation, maybe I can do that kind of tier list, or even do it if I haven't gotten all the booster packs yet, but just kind of show you guys my opinion on what sets I like and which ones I don't like as much. So I think that'd be cool. That'd be a cool videos to make, so I'll try to do that and post that on the channel so you guys can take a look and enjoy it. Alright, so we got White Flare. White Flare is in there. It's interesting. I'm excited for the next set after this, Mega Evolution. I'm glad they're bringing it back. It's cool that they're doing illustration rares with Mega Evolutions, which I think is really cool. And I'm also excited, or it's interesting that they're reducing the amount of cards in the packs and either having a code card or an energy card, but not both like we are used to. So that's definitely going to be an interesting change. There's the 2 packs there. Alright, and then the cards, sleeve cards. Cool. Alright guys, now that we've shown the booster packs, I want to show you guys what you can pull out of each specific set. So let's start with Scarlet and Violet Black Bolt. So we have Snivy and Servine, Superior EX Pansage, Simisage, Petilil, Lilligant Maractus, Carablast Fungus, Amoonguss, Victini, Darumaka, Darmanitan, Larvesta, Volcarona, Panpour, Simipour, Timpole, Palpitoad, Seismitoad, Tortuga, Caracosta. Yeah, I got the water types. Kyurem's really cool. Electric types. Zekrom, Thundurus, Psychic Poison types, Ghost types. Yeah, pretty decent. That Landorus is pretty cool. Dark types. Steel types. Dragon types. Yeah, pretty standard. Alright, got the trainer cards. Energy cards. Here we go, illustration rares. Yeah, these are cool. Darmanitan. Wow, I have not seen a lot of these. That one's really cool. Darmanitan, Darumaka. Oh, man. I would love... See, I don't know. I have a fascination with volcanoes, and I feel like Volcarona and Larvesta are so cool. I would love to get those 2 cards. One looks like a volcanic winter, and the other one is like a sunny volcano. Yeah, that's so cool. Palpitoad. Seismitoad. Whoa. That's crazy. I like the Tortuga too. That one's really cool. Caracosta. Yeah, the turtle ones are awesome. I would like that one as well, just because I really like turtles. Beartic, Cubchoo, Cryogonal. Yeah, there's just so many good cards. So many good cards. Elgium's cool. Wow. Golurk. Conkeldurr. Landorus. Huh. Yeah, the fact that everyone has an illustration rare. Bisharp, whoa, Cobalion, Haxorus. On a train track, interesting. Oh, I like the Unpheasant. I like that. Braviary. Here's all the full arts now. Full art trainers, special illustration rares. Kyurem, Serperior, Zekrom, Meloletta, Excadrill, Genesect, End's Plan. Black and white rares. Victini, Zekrom. Yeah. Alright. White Flare. Go through this kind of quick. Yeah, I kind of got the standard lineup here. I'll shout out if anyone interesting. Emboar is really cool. Like I said, love volcanoes. Samurott. I'll let you know based off of what cards I see which one I kind of like better in terms of what options you have. Yeah, pretty cool. Hydreigon. I don't know, I feel like White Flare has more of the black and white Pokemon I think I would like. Tornadus. Energy. Here we go. Illustration rares. Leavanny's really cool. Oh, that Saucebuck's so cool. Excelgor, I like that. Virizion is nice. Emboar is really cool. I like the Chandelure. Heatmore is cool. That one's cool. The Samurot's really cool. The Ducklet Swana's really cool. Zebstrike is really cool. Woobat's cool. Cofagrigus is interesting. Gigalith. Oh, I really like the Sock. That Sock is cool. Archeops is cool. Mienfoo and Mienshao is cool. Terrakion. Purloin. Liepard's cool. Scraggy, it's funny. Scrafty is interesting. Trubbish. Garbodor. Zoroark's cool. I like the Mandibuzz a lot. Ferroseed. The Ferrothorn's cool. The Durant's cool. The Drudigan's really cool. Huh. Yeah, there's some cool ones there. Here we go. Special illustration. Reshiram. Whimsicott. Keldeo. Jellicent. Hydreigon. Oh my gosh. Buffalant. Hilda. Victini. Reshiram. Huh. They're both cool. I don't know. There's both a lot to offer. I think I kind of like the White Flare cards a little better. I think there's just kind of more that I really would like. But I don't know. Both of them had a lot of strengths. My favorite? I don't know. I think I'm gonna change my mind. I think I would go Black Bolt just because of the Volcarona and the turtle, the Tortuga. I think those really put it over the edge, I'd say. But yeah, both amazing sets. Really cool. Alright guys, thanks for watching the channel. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you enjoyed me opening Black Bolt and White Flare. I was bummed I really wasn't able to get any pulls, but I was still happy I was able to open them and have 2 packs added to my booster pack collection. So thanks for sticking around. Please be on the lookout for future videos, and hope you all have a great day. Thanks.